Hey everyone, Deborah Sunderland of Sunderland Coaching. I have been thinking about decision making. Decision making is something that brings our results, right? And we have at least 70,000 thoughts a day. And most of the time, we're not knowing that we're making decisions to our thoughts. We just believe them and act on them, and we get results from them, and we wonder why we got a result we didn't want. And the reason that we got the result we didn't want is because our unconscious thought is to keep you safe. It is to protect you. And protection, as you know, doesn't allow us to get very far. It's kind of like my dog. When I adopted her, she was really anxious and really afraid of everything and everyone except for me. And so I had to teach her and people who were meeting her how to approach her, how to engage with her, and to give her space and time, because she was just reactive and scared. Nothing against anyone else. That was her own way of protecting herself from how she grew up as a puppy. Well, we're very similar. We are defensive and we have patterns that protect us. And when we are that way, we actually put people off because we're not open to engaging with them, or we only allow them to come so close to us. And when we're leaders and we're making decisions in our meetings, we also then show up defensive and aren't able to really engage by hearing each other. So I want you to first notice how this could be true. I'd love your feedback on that. And then I also want you to know that you are more than your thoughts. You are more than this protection, but we have to practice being conscious and aware of the thoughts we're having that are leading us to the defense, that are leading us to put up walls. And we have to question those thoughts and question, is that how I want to show up for myself and my team? And how do I take the very next step to break out of this defensive state? There's nothing wrong with you or me. It's just our natural wiring of our brain so that we're protected. So I want you to just check and see what's going on for you, and notice, where are you making your decisions from? Are they from threat? Are they from right? I'm being right because when we're in threat, we're right about how things should be. Or am I open and curious? Am I trusting myself? Am I trusting my people on my team? Am I trusting that there's something greater than just my knowing? God, the universe is an expansive thought. Are there many ways you can do something, or is there just one way? And it takes a few moments to practice this work, practicing knowing where you're making your decisions from: trust, love, curiosity, openness, or defense, I'm right, putting up walls. They are always going to lead you to very different results and different opportunities. So I want you to practice just noticing, without judgment, where am I making my decision from today? Is it a curious one, or is it a threatened one? And give yourself love, especially when you're feeling threatened. Just like I did for my dog when she was terrified for a long time. It actually took her 5 years to get out of her fear when new people would come over. I just loved her. I just gave her a hug and let her know it was okay. And that's what we have to do for ourselves. We have to know that right in this now moment, I have enough, I am enough, and I want to get curious to how I can grow as a leader, how I can hear others more, how I can question my thinking that's leading me to not being open. And give yourself an extra dose of love and grace when you find yourself in a state of defense. I hope this helps.